Well, the Lightning are no longer the Stanley Cup champs as we welcome you to True Sports Episode 5. I'm Taylor Phillips along with Louis Tenor. It's all over with. Recap. As we recap Game 6, the Avs win 2-1. What did you think of that no icing call? Was it not icing or was it icing?
No, I think it was an icing call when you really look at it. Yeah. Then of course they're gonna do all the bitching and complaining again. Oh, it wasn't icing and all that. So just leave it as it is. We've seen enough controversy in this series. The 6 men on the ice or whatnot. There's been a lot of controversy with goal scoring and not goal scoring in this series. This was just another one in the saga.
Yeah, no icing at all. Not quite enough juice for it. So, yeah. So, yeah, the Avs still earned that victory 2-1 with 2 crucial goals in the second period.
Yes.
Still waiting on that Conn Smythe trophy presentation. Yep. Joe Madden says, tweets, Avs win it, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's happy. Yeah, she just picks a team to root for, which is fun to do.
Right.
It's just fun and games, She's the host of the Joe Madden Sports podcast. Shout out to her. Then Urinating Tree, his screen name Blown Tree 1 Lead at Urinating Tree. Tweets, Jack Johnson is a Stanley Cup champion. That is all. When I'm in a lose in the Cup final challenge and my opponent is Corey Perry, he tweets a GIF like this. Here, let me show it to you.
Sure.
Let me send it to you on Messenger. So I wait for it to load. But the Avs win 2-1. They win the Stanley Cup. And then finally he tweets, I had a feeling games 5 and 6 were going to play like this for Colorado. They were giving me 2016 Pens vibes by the end. Yeah, it also reminds me of 2008, like the Wings took on the Pens.
Yeah.
Games 5 and 6. Should have won at home in Game 5.
Exactly.
Yeah, you had them on the ropes in Game 5 on your own home ice. You couldn't get the job done, so you had to get it done on the road in Game 6. I just fucking hate when that happens. To my team, especially.
You're not the only one.
Yeah, just do it.
Yeah, you couldn't win it at home. But at least you got the job done here. I mean, more I can say for the last series with the Rangers, they couldn't win at home, they couldn't win on the road, and they just lost it. They were up 2-0 in the series against Tampa, and they blew it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did.
Like
those two goals that the Lightning gave up tonight, they were arguing about something. I don't know what. But I'm pretty sure Urinating Tree is gonna produce a video of his own about the Lightning just losing their cup. They could have had a 3-peat, but the Avalanche were a severe snow threat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I kind of picture that. I mean, going against a team, as good as Colorado's been all year, and they just have all the right moves on offense. I thought it'd been very tough for Tampa to become a 3-peater here. Not with Colorado's offense. I really didn't see it happening.
Right.
Now, for those of you who doubted me, shame on you.
And you had your show on. You were on your show yesterday, Enhanced Sports Show.
Yes.
Yeah, that was on Dial Pad, wasn't it?
Correct.
Yeah. Well, still waiting on that Conn Smythe winner. ESPN decided to go to a commercial break.
What else is new?
Yeah, just get it over with already.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, they're known for doing that.
Yeah.
And a long season is
first-
over.
Yep, but the Avs win their first cup in 21 years.
Yeah.
First cup since the Raymond Bourque year.
Yep.
The Raymond Bourque season.
I remember that.
Yeah, Gary Bettman is here tonight. Is in Tampa tonight.
Yuck. Oh, I know myself.
But no matter what, no matter who emerged victorious in the Cup final, those two teams are tough to beat. Are going to be tough to beat. Wait, Bill Daly, the deputy commissioner of the NHL.
Mm-hmm.
Scored 29 points in only 20 Stanley Cup games, the highest point total by a defenseman in nearly 30 years. Congratulations to the 2022 Conn Smythe Trophy winner, Avalanche defenseman
Makar. One of the Stanley Cup winners has to earn it.
Well, not necessarily, but I don't know if I should be surprised or not surprised by that. But then again, 29 points on 20 games, that's got to be quite a performance. So I think it is well deserving that he did get the Conn Smythe Trophy. There have been, I think, teams that have been on the losing end that have done that, though.
Such as Jan Sebastian Jagger in 2003 when his pads were too big. And so, in other words, he cheated his way to that, only to lose in 7 games to the New Jersey Devils when he was with the Anaheim then Mighty Ducks.
Yes.
And then here comes the Stanley Cup. Gary Bettman's may not even be here. Not even be in Tampa.
I wonder what's wrong with him.
I don't know. Wonder why. We technically wonder why he's not in Tampa.
Yeah, that's like a commissioner not to show up, for a final.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been, there ever since he's been commissioner. I think. Well, how long has he been commissioner anyway?
I know, right?
At least what? At least 25 years. Because I know he was there for the 94 when the Rangers won the Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a night that was. And now Messier is doing commentary for ABC. Go figure.
Mm-hmm. Along with former Red Wing defenseman Chris Chelios.
Yeah. Well, at least he made the right move there because when he was with the Blackhawks, he was awful. That team was awful.
Yeah. Chelios had grit his entire career. You can't blame Chelios for leaving Chicago.
Not at all.
And Montreal.
Yeah, but I mean, because the Blackhawks during that time
Joe
just
Sakic.
sucked.
Well, yeah, you got a point.
I mean, I think fans are even. I think there was a commercial involving him and how bad he was and how the Blackhawks were at that time. So it was kind of embarrassing and humorous at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gabriel Landeskog. Yep, we all know. We all know this. We've seen this year after year.
Mm-hmm.
That's Jack Johnson right there.
Hmm.
And who's he going to give it to next? Andrew Cogliano, the former Michigan Wolverine. Go blue.
Yeah.
And then Nathan McKinnon.
Mm-hmm.
Another Johnson. Oh, Jack Johnson. The first Johnson was not Jack. Was the other one Tyler Johnson? I don't know.
I've been Tyler.
Yeah. Yeah, Jack Johnson wears number 3. The other Johnson wears number 6. It must be Tyler Johnson.
Yeah.
Kadri. Nazem Kadri. Nazem Kadri, yeah. Now Paul Burakovsky. Darcy Kemper, the number 1 goaltender.
Oh, you got to pass it to him, sure. Kemper did amazing.
He did, yeah. Only allowed 1 goal in the games in tonight's game.
Hmm. Comments are coming in. Some are saying they're so emotional and everything. It's well, I don't blame them.
Rantanen. Nico Rantanen. What is this? We got Darren Helm, former Detroit Red Wing. He's won 2 Stanley Cups now. One with the Wings and now the other with the Avalanche.
Took you a long time to get your second one.
Yeah. Should have had 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Taves. A different Taves, that is.
Right. In relation or no?
It might be.
Yeah. Because I keep thinking, when I hear Taves, I think of Jonathan Taves.
Right.
I'm just being obvious.
Mm-hmm. Nikushkin. Francis.
Dreaming and wanting and working for it, and just
All right.
Okay.
Copper and then Manson.
Oh yeah.
Your name trees tweeted, everything is coming up Cronky this year as well. I hate it. Well, I guess it's down to the backup and reserve players hoisting this thing. So as a matter of fact, why don't we just mute the TV and get this National Sports Report done and over with. Lewis, take it away.
All right, and congratulations to the Avalanche for winning their third Stanley Cup in their history. It took them 21 years to get from the second to third, but congratulations are in order. 3-2, taking the series 4-2. All right, over to baseball. Going in to the 11th inning, the Dodgers and Braves are tied at 3.
Still on ESPN, huh?
Still ESPN after the Braves tied up with two out in the ninth. Dodgers choked. Marlins over the Mets 3-2. By the way, Kimbrel is pitching and Archaea is up. Marlins over Mets 3-2. Scott got the win. Octavio got the loss. Final in 10. Yankees over the Astros 6-3. King got the win. Martinez got the loss. And Judge got the game-winning home run. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 3-run home run to walk it off. Yeah, I got a notification on that.
Yeah, see ya.
Yeah, you must be happy about that.
Of course. Red Sox over the Gargoyles, or the Guardians if you prefer, 8-3. Hill got the win, and Savelli got the loss. Rays over the Pirates 4-2. McClellan got the win. Breed got the loss, and Rayleigh got the save. White Sox over the Orioles 4-3. Cease got the win. Lyles got the loss, and Graveman got the save. Twins over the Rockies 6-3. Ryan got the win. Feltner got the loss, and Duran got the save. A's over the Royals 5-3. Acavino got the win. Stinger got the loss, and Trevino got the save. Brewers over the Blues 10-3. Gustave got the win, and Barrows got the loss. Final in 10, the Cubs over the Cardinals 6-5. Robertson got the win, and Thompson got the loss. Nationals over Rangers 6-4. To Harold got the win. Otto got the loss, and Rainey got the save. Reds over the Giants 10-3. Mahale got the win, and DeSheffney got the loss. Angels got past the Mariners 2-1. Suarez got the win. Gonzalez got the loss, and Ortega got the save.
in a brawl.
Yeah, base brawl, as we call it.
Mhm.
D-backs over the Tigers, 11-7. Wonderkin got the win, and Vess got the loss. And finally, Phillies over the Padres, 8-5. Nelson got the win. Renwick got the loss, and Barini got the save. All right, so now we'll go over to the standings and schedule, as we always do. Leaving the Dodgers, though, to choke in the bottom of the ninth. As some of my colleagues have said, who is the only team that can beat the Dodgers? That's simple. The Dodgers themselves. And this proved it. Yeah. If they do pull this out, it'll be somewhat of a miracle. First, just have to wait and see what happens. Yeah. You had the game. You had the lead the whole way through, and then you bring on the choke signal. All right, so away we go. And the Yankees are, of course, still the top of the East, of course, with that win today. Kind of think of it though, it was a tough one to come back from after yesterday, after they were hitless against the Astros, which made me sick. So that was a problem right there. They were no hit yesterday, and it was a combined no hitter. The last time that happened was 19 years ago, and when I heard the result on that, I was just like, "How could this be?" All right, so here we go. Thanks to that win today, the Yankees are now 53-20, have an 11 game lead over the Dead Sox or Red Sox, 42-31. The Rays 40-32, 12.5 back. All right. The Blue Jays also 12.5 back at 40-32. And the Orioles in the basement as usual, although not terrible, at 34-40. I mean, they're not going to catch the Yankees, but, it's still respectable by their standards. To the Central, the Twins, 41-33. They have a 2-game lead over the Guardians at 36-32. The White Sox, 34-37, 5.5 back. The Tigers, 28-44, 12 back. And the Royals, 26-45 at 13.5 back. Over to the West, the Astros, 45-27, have a 10.5 game lead over the Rangers at 34-37. Angels, 35-40, 11.5 back. The Mariners, 12 back at 34-40, and the A's, 25-49, 21 back. Okay. The Mets, they're still in first place at 47-27, but it's only a 4.5 game lead now over the Braves, who are at 42-31. It could be 43-31 depending on the outcome of the game. Phillies, 39-35, 8 back. Marlins, 33-38, 12.5 back, and the Nationals, 27-48, 20.5 back. The Central, Brewers, 42-33, have a 1-game lead over the Cardinals, 41-34. Pirates, 11.5 back at 29-43. Cubs, 28-45, 13 back, and the Reds, 25-47, 15.5 back. Yuck. To the West, this is a battle here. The Dodgers, 44-26, pending outcome of the game. Padres, 45-30, only a game and a half back. Giants, could sneak in if they get hot. They're at 39-33 right now, 6 back, but they're not out of it. Diamondbacks, 33-41, 13 back, still an improvement from last season. And the Rockies, 31-42 at 14.5 back. All right, so of course, Monday starts a new schedule in the league, of course. So there's going to be, of course, changes in the schedule. So let me get there. One game for sure is that the Angels are coming east again, and they'll take on the Yankees. Is it tomorrow? Tomorrow? Yeah, it's something about West and East Coast teams getting together though. You wonder how competitive it can be or not, because you're flying halfway all across the country, and wear and tear may start to set in, but we'll see about that. What happens here? Other games: 7:05. The Pirates take on the Nationals. The Red Sox take on the Blue Jays 7:07. The Twins take on the Guardians at 7:10. The Marlins take on the Cardinals at 7:45. The Rangers take on the Royals at 8:10. The Dodgers take on the Rockies at 8:40. The White Sox take on the A's face the Yankees 7:05. The White Sox take on the Angels 9:38, and the nightcap game at 10:10. The Orioles take on the Mariners. As we now enter almost into July. All right, so now we'll get on with the newscast of the day. Dodgers just took the lead in the top of the 11th now, 4-3. We'll keep our eyes posted on that. I'm just afraid of what's going to happen afterwards. I got some soccer scheduled news here for any of you.
5-3 now.
Yeah, LAFC over my Red Bulls 2-0. Thanks a lot. The Philadelphia Union over NYC 2-1. That's NYFC, I should say. And Vancouver and New England ended up zip. Ah, well. All right, on we go.
5-3 now.
Ooh, okay. Maybe
RBI single.
Ah.
Up the middle. Past shortstop Swanson.
Okay. Well, as the hockey season is now officially over, there is 1-0 here to mention. Flyers forward Joel Farby is likely to miss the start of the 2022-23 season after undergoing disc replacement surgery. Ugh. The Flyers did say that Farby is expected to make a full recovery in about 3 to 4 months, but it does put him at risk when the new season begins on October 11th. As it stands right now, October 11th. He was identified as one of the key players for the future as they will try to shake off a 26-46-11 season and failed to make the postseason. He had 17 goals and 17 assists last season. Not bad. Trouble is, you were the one who did all the work.
Justin Turner with that RBI single, by the way.
Ah, nice.
Yep.
All right. Before the game tonight, there was questions of a few key players that were in question for tonight's Game 6. Avalanche coach Jared Bendar said there was a chance that Andrei Bobrovsky could return for Game 6 after a 3-game absence. And I thought, well, maybe that's what they haven't wanted. They haven't had Bobrovsky in the lineup. Braden Point was a game-time decision. The Avalanche still led the series 3-2, but Bobrovsky has not played since Game 2 after suffering a hand injury after blocking a shot in Game 2. Okay.
He played tonight.
Right, but this was before we knew about it. This was earlier. I wrote it, so it was like before the game happened.
Uh-huh.
Bendar said in a fight that Tampa yesterday that I think it's possible that he will play since he did travel with us. And ladies and gentlemen, he did. All right, moving on. Avalanche now before this, now back in Game 5, Coach Jared Bendar was not happy that a penalty that cost him Game 5 and the chance to go to home ice to the Lightning. Bendar's Avalanche went up 3-1 with a chance to hoist the cup at home ice. The Lightning earned the victory in part from a tripping infraction from Tom Maker in the second period that led to a 4-on-3 power play goal from Lightning forward Nikita Kucherov. Okay. Bender says, I disagree with the call because there was no intent there. I don't think checking on Pallet Well, it looked to me like tripping over his stick. It was a tough one. They got the power play goal on that one, and it hurt. But it is what it is, and you have to roll with the punches. Luckily, it all worked out in the end. Capitals center Nick Backstrom is undergoing resurfacing surgery a few days ago. The Capitals made the announcement on social media on June 18th. The surgery was performed in Belgium, of all places, and began his rehab process immediately. After the loss to the Panthers in the first round, his health was a major talking point at the end of the session's media conference. He missed the first 2 months of the year, rehabbing his left hip that he injured back in 2015. Oh boy, that's a loss. After the loss, general manager of the Panthers, Brian McClellan, said that it would not be suitable for Backstrom to play again this season without tending to the injury once again. Yeah. Exactly. As Wimbledon begins tomorrow, Rafael Nadal said yesterday that the procedure that he had on his right foot injury at the French Open is meant to be mostly pain-free, but not sure how long treatment would be effective. The feelings remains positive because I'm on a positive way in terms of the pain. That's the main thing, Nadal said. Nadal had been suffering from a condition called Mueller-Weiss syndrome, a rare condition that caused chronic pain in the left foot. Now remember, guys, I'm not a doctor here, so I'm just reading what it says here. He numbed the injury at Roland Garros by ejecting the nerve, allowing him to play. The injury caused him to be pain-free. Now, the injury caused him to be in pain when walking, let alone playing. After Roland Garros, he underwent a procedure that targets the specific nerve leading to the painful area of his foot injury. At the time, Nadal said success of the procedure would dictate on if he would play at Wimbledon, as he would not go through daily injections. If the procedure failed, he would either need major surgery or seek other options. However, it has been effective enough for Nadal to continue his quest for the calendar Grand Slam after already taking Australia and the French Open earlier this year. Well, good luck.
An intentional walk to Freddie Freeman, and then probably
should seal it.
Pop out. Oh, a ground out, actually 5-3 ground out. The Braves are still coming to bat.
I see.
Ted D commented Colorado Avalanche with a heart. Yeah, he's happy they won.
Well, why shouldn't he be?
Right.
Like you said, it's a Rocky Mountain High. Oh boy. Ronald Acuna Jr. was not in the starting lineup against the Dodgers after fouling a ball of his left foot last night. Acuna moved around the clubhouse this afternoon with his knee on a medical scooter to keep it elevated. There was no fracture, but was not able to put any weight on his left foot. Not good. Acuna was not wearing a protective boot. He asked for the scooter since he could not put weight on the right foot. Okay. He will get 2 days of rest since tomorrow is an off day, which could give him more time to heal. Braves manager Brian Skinner said, "It's just a bruise, and we will see where he is on Tuesday." He fouled off the ball of his foot in the third inning in the win over the Dodgers before leaving in the eighth. Any college baseball fans out there? Well, we got a winner. Ole Miss beat Oklahoma to win the Men's College World Series championship. The Rebels scored twice in the eighth on a pair of wild pitches to win their first national title in a series sweep. The Rebels became the eighth national champion since 2009 to come from the Southeastern Conference. The trophy will stay at Magnolia Stadium again this year, as last year Mississippi State won the title. Ole Miss benefited from a runner interference call that took away that took a run away from the Sooners in the 6th. The Rebels also overcame a spectacular performance by Cade Horton, who recorded 13 strikeouts, which is the men's College World Series Finals record. Brandon Johnson pitched a 1-2-3 inning in the 9th, struck out Sebastian Orduno to give the Rebels the title. Congratulations.
Yep. Shitty pitching by Oklahoma.
That's true. Yuck.
2 wild pitches. Damn.
Yeah, that's ugly. Okay, for you Phillies fans, well, you're not going to like this. Bryce Harper is out indefinitely after being hit by a fastball of 97 miles per hour from Blake Snell last night after Harper suffered a broken thumb in the game. The Phillies announced that the current MVP of the National League will be out indefinitely and will be evaluated in the coming days. He was officially placed on the 10-day injury list today. Outfielder Mickey Monick was called up from AAA Lehigh Valley in a corresponding move. To make this even more interesting, Harper said that yesterday, "I wish he would hit me in the face and not in the hand because I can handle getting hit 97 miles per hour in the face, but not so much by the same fastball with the hand." Huh. Of course, he said it in a joking manner, but still. Look, a hit is a hit, and you're going to get hurt no matter where you get hit. And in the world of baseball, the Angels and Mariners got into a good 0-1 fast one today, as 6 players and 2 managers were ejected. The Mariners' Jesse Winker was hit first with pitch of the 2nd inning by Andrew Wantz, who threw a pitch behind the head of Julio Rodriguez in the 1st inning. Ejected from the Mariners were Winker, Rodriguez, shortstop J.P. Crawford, and manager Scott Cervantes. Over on the other side, ejected from the Angels were Wantz, pitchers Ryan Tepera, Rafael Iglesias, and interim manager Phil Nevin. The first pitch was a response from Eric Swanson's 95 miles per hour fastball near the head of Mike Trout last night. Winker reacted by yelling and gesturing at the Angels' dugout, and then the fireworks went off at that point. Not actual fireworks, but you know the kind I'm talking about, of course. The brawl lasted about 4 minutes, with both sides appearing to throw punches at each other. Angels third baseman Anthony Rendon, who was out for the season with a right wrist injury, used his left hand to shove Winker in the face during the brawl.
Suspension.
Sickening.
Suspension.
Yep, at least. When he left the field, he appeared to have made an obscene gesture at the Angels fans near the Mariners dugout. Okay. The D-backs are calling up Cy Young winner Dallas Keuchel to start today's game. Well, that was today's game versus the Tigers, set by manager Tony Lovello to reporters. Keuchel signed a minor league deal this month with the D-backs. He was released by the White Sox after going 2-5 with a horrible ERA of 7.88, and that is, I think, beyond awful. Ugh. How do you stay in with that kind of an ERA? Keuchel won the AL MVP in 2015 with the Astros, a 5-time All-Star, and 2 Gold Gloves to go with it. Okay, the Dodgers placed right-hander pitcher Daniel Hudson on the injured list with a torn ACL injury. The move was expected after Hudson's knee buckled in the 8th inning in Friday's win over the Braves. He reacted to a dribbler off of Ronald Acuna Jr. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts said it's a huge loss. His recovery will be a long one, as it would take an average of 6 to 9 months to completely heal. Okay. The Dodgers bullpen is suffering after losing Blake Cheran to a shoulder injury, and right-handed pitcher Tommy Canale with forearm tightness and is on the 60-day injured list. Kiss your season goodbye, buddy. Yeah. Not good. Yeah. Okay, moving forward. The Mariners placed first baseman Ty France on the 10-day injured list with a left elbow injury. The move was retroactive to Friday. The Mariners made the announcement prior to yesterday's game against the Angels. The Mariners filled the roster spot by calling third baseman Drew Ellis from AAA Tacoma, Washington, that is. While running to first base, A's Sheldon Neuse hit France with his left arm. Oof. France extended to catch a throw from shortstop J.P. Crawford in the bottom of the fifth. France fell to the ground and clutched his arms in pain. However, he was able to walk off the field under his own power. Manager Scott Cervantes said x-rays were negative, but MRI showed that the move was needed. And Jack Doherty gave a strong performance in relief pitching. In game one yesterday, he was brought as a starter after three other pitching aces have already been used up in game one of the College World Series Finals. Coach Mike Blanco grabbed him before the start of the game and said, "Just be yourself." The right-hand pitcher responded with his longest outing of the season, pitching 5 perfect innings before leaving the mound of the sixth. His relief came by way of Mason Nichols, who struck out 5 of the 7 batters he faced, 2 innings of work, and only gave up 1 run. And that was Charles Doherty. Okay. Tim Elko crushed his 24th home run of the season and finished 4 for 5 on the night. And that was the first batter in the College World Series to have 4 hits since 2009. So congratulations on that. Wow, first in 14 years. That's amazing. So I guess the game is still in progress at that point. Well, what can I say? The
Dodgers just won 5-3.
5-3. Okay, good. Just when you think, it's like just when you think that the game is over, there's always, that one last shot that could, fool us all. I've seen it happen. Of course, also today, with the Yankee game, they tie it up. They had a chance to win it in the ninth, but one of the runners fell down, and it was as a strike him out, throw out to a play at the end. But the Yankees, thanks to Judge, we pulled it out. Yeah. I think at this point, the Yankees got the division wrapped up by the end of August. As it stands right now, because I don't see them blowing, a lead like this. Their hitting is too strong.
Mm-hmm.
If it does happen, then there's going to be a lot of explaining to do, and somebody's going to get axed. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens on that. All right, and of course, there was WNBA games. Happened yesterday. The Sky over the Dream 72-61. As the Sun over the Dream 72-61, and the Sky over the Lynx 88-85. Hey, not bad. And of course, they're going to be, coming with their All-Star game too. As the Wimbledon begins tomorrow, a little bit of a note here. Mason Keys, the 2017 runner-up at the U.S. Open, and Bonner Connick both withdrew from Wimbledon due to injury. The tournament begins tomorrow. Keys, seeded 19th, pulled out of the tournament with an abdominal injury. She will be replaced by Coco Vanderway. Koric, who is Croatian, was signed with a shoulder injury. Vanderway. Her father played in the NBA, and boy, was he awful. Ugh. Kiki Vanderway's daughter. Well, I got news for you. Your daughter's a lot better than you were a basketball player. Yuck. More's the pity. Okay, that's enough of my rambling. I'll turn it back over to you.
All right, this was True Sports episode 5. I'm Taylor. He's Lewis. Congrats to the Avs. We'll We'll be back to. Oh, let's say Tuesday night.
All right, we'll say Tuesday.
Yep, Tuesday
Fair
night
enough.
at 11.
All right.
Ta-ta.
So long.
Power of the people, him with the hind.